For those of you who were not able to go to Gomoa, the Carnival, we were there and we have brought you the scoop right there. I was right at Gomoa Kwam. Mercury, where were you?
I was nowhere. In fact,
you were nowhere.
I was nowhere.
When we were turning up things,
I was nowhere. But you know, it was actually planned because I wanted to, for the first time, be able to be in a position where I'm able to monitor whatever was happening.
That was a bad decision. Because
no, it was.
We wanted you on stage.
I know. I know Gomoa missed me. Okay, tell me about it.
See, the whole environment was charged up.
Right.
And one person that was missing was you. To turn things up, baby.
I heard that a lot, you know, and you know, sometimes you should just be missed, eh?
No, are you going to promise us that next year you're going to be there?
No, next year I promise. I mean, let me apologize to A Plus. I know you're watching. I want to apologize to you because I told him I was going to be there, you know, and yeah, unfortunately we just couldn't make it happen. But hey, I want to say congratulations. I mean, this was a very, very big one.
Yeah.
And I think it's very significant.
Very.
You know, because over the years, you know, it had been Kwahu. It's like we've had...
But you know, Kwahu was also late this year.
Yeah, I know. But we had been eating fufu, like Kwahu.
So variety.
For the first time, you know, there's variety. And, you know, I love the whole vibe. I love the energy. Kind courtesy the multimedia group. I think we have to give it up to the multimedia group for, you know, powering this. This is like putting. This is like the Strait of Hormuz when it comes to when it comes to entertainment. You know, and you know, I think it's been amazing. So, next year promises to be big.
So while we're having fun at Gomoa, Kwahu was also late. Stoneware was there. There were the business summits and all the fora there as well. And so Kwahu was also very amazing.
You can't take it away from Kwahu. You know, the paragliding, all the amazing things that happen. But I think a bit later on in the show we're going to talk more about
get deeper into all that conversation right here on Joy Prime Television. My name is Kwahu Easter. Let me remind you that this program is brought to you by Kel Chaku Toothpaste, all right? And so if you want to send us your comments, your questions, and anything that you have to say about this program, just do that via our WhatsApp number 05551575757, or do that on our various social media handles. Let's take a breather. When we come back, we get deeper into action.
It's so amazing. It's one of its kind, unprecedented. We have a lot of people coming here from different areas, diverse communities to grace this occasion.
We are all here. We are also fine. We are having fun.
This is a Carnival. I never thought it would be a memorable one like this. Indeed, Honorable A Plus has done marvelously well.
Oh, also hin. Yachira wonsa asase bajensanom. Gomoa abosom ediososo woma jensanom. MP Kwame Asalobin or the Gomoa Easter ababate. Deminti amanfufufri miamia echichi oya amahe ekuku damfo waba tie obrempoya for krampa nechi madam dwumadi olofa de tampe fra
obrempoi wo hwehwe wo tow wo hu si awon ka bibia nkyira wo obrempon kwem da ho abrem kasa de abubu kwesio no kasa obrempon me de wase
honorable yamisha papa obia oye ade papa no ene wo pia no kwame ayade afibiara emina mena no ene o Ghana ye bokodo na ye celebrate next year Easter Carnival no the whole Ghana obiara ombre Gomoa na ye ndimonye fe menye mena no ma adwene ho yeyi 10 acres of land yedema oye Gomoa Easter Carnival they want for free.
As the committee chair, Abo Obibia, Wapua, Ama and Netumedi, Ama Yehuni say, Yabo Bibia Baso. So our culture, our people, your business.
So it's a tourism asa, nasa a commercializer now.
will change the economy of your area. Me buy no me kade or whether you industrialize Gomoa. We have to build a free zones area in Gomoa. Into other yen akasa so no yakeka yen hu bom ni ahwe me yebotuma ye. Mampenyon why na adwen do bobo yen. Enti no yenyu age wo ha ne ye fa adwen de ye beye ne dan na central region. Yen so yebotumi ye industrialize the region, and it is something that we are going to do. Emimejina hey atami hian de nananom wo support him. Youth na mo ha no mo be support him. Se aban hu de ya ka bom a central region a obobo yen ye nyina yen fa politics na ntwenchen na yen kan bom na yen pirim yen fambra na Gomoa mine central region aguna breman bebia onfane tampan fura.
Yewa hey yaba mazen de yeboso ye nuenum na wa akodo na wa ye ma wa ye awu biala aba ha no so sambe bio osan na benya asase sidan wodo a oha yim ebobu adwuma yaba mobi na nanom wo boboa wo yadam ase a Francis say na za ye wa hey wa kwa ya kase ama ye nyina yakopon hyiram.
All right, welcome back. This is Prime Time here on Joy Prime. My name is Kwahu Easter, and now I am sitting in for George Quay, yeah? But if you want to keep that smile, you need Kel Charcoal toothpaste. Do you remember not too long ago, our parents used to brush our teeth with pounded peduncle of plantain, brodia tree. You remember that? Mixed with charcoal. Charcoal has essential medicinal properties that help remove toxin from our bodies. And the natural absorptive property of charcoal helps to remove the bacteria that produces bad breath in the mouth. So when you use Kel Charcoal, you can smile, you can talk to your loved ones with so much confidence. And today, we are taking a look at the Easter festivities, Gomoa Easter Carnival, the Kwahu Festival as well, and basically looking at how we can position Ghana as Africa's tourism hub. And very lucky to have some gallant men right here in the studio to help us do some discussion regarding all the things we saw during the Easter holidays. And I have in the studio the Deputy CEO of Ghana Tourism Authority, Mr. Gilbert Abeku Agri, aka Kapu. Kapu. Sometimes I wonder, do you sleep?
Yeah, I sleep. I do sleep.
How many hours a day?
8 hours. 7 hours.
Because at one point I see you at Kwahu, the next moment, 3 hours later you're at Gomoa, the next 4 hours later you're in Accra. How do you do it?
Those are special moments. But let me take the opportunity to greet your cherished viewers and commend you, because you said I don't sleep, but I was there with you. So do you also sleep? I
slept before I came back to Accra.
I also slept before. So yeah, it's duty calls. And when duty calls, we're bound to. Yeah, when we accepted the responsibility to serve the nation, we knew the tax that was, ahead of us. And then, so I want to thank God for the energy, the strength, and also thank my wife and my family.
Beautiful.
Because the family has to understand that they will not have you all the time. If they call you to do any national assignment, they must lose you for the nation. And so I thank my family for the support, and my pastors, my prophet, my bishops, from Prophet Nana Pokusako there, Porter City, and then also my bishops at the Methodist Church, Emmanuel Methodist. They've been very supportive spiritually. So I think that is why we're doing what you sing us doing.
I admire that about you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Also here with us is one of my bosses, yeah. I don't know if the authorities in charge of checking whether a doctorate's title is valid or not. I don't know if they've heard that he's called doctor. Dr. Kwesi and he's CEO of Media Excel. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
It's been a while. How many weeks? I think 1 month?
Yeah, 2 months now.
2 months now.
But I'm fine.
You good?
Very, very fine.
Yeah. How are you doing this Easter?
Yeah, I did some gospel concert at Adenta Baptist Church.
Oh, beautiful. So you were in Accra?
I was in Accra.
Okay.
Because you see, we cannot all depart like that. Something must also happen in Accra. Because there are also Christians in Accra.
I see that. I see that. And then artist manager Nana Poku Ashes is also here with us. And I understand you were
everywhere.
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 Like MTN.
The devils were at
and you were at Kwahu, right?
Yes.
Gomoa.
Yeah.
And then where again?
And then Kwahu.
Yeah, so Kwahu first.
Kwahu, Gomoa, and then Wasekropong.
Wasekropong. Wow.
Yeah.
How did you do that within the 4-day period? 5?
Yeah. With God and the will to do it, the duty calls.
Yeah.
It's a duty call. I mean, we have to entertain the nation. So wherever it calls us, we go.
Let me start the conversation like this from Deputy CEO of GTA, Abeku Agri. Let me say it well, Gilbert Agri, a.k.a. Santana. The Santana, we can't forget about it though.
All right.
Yeah. How would you describe the experience this year when it comes to Easter festivities?
Well, Easter has become one of the hottest tourism season in Ghana, and no longer a holiday. When I say holiday, you know, we used to have holidays that we just relax and there were no activities. But now Easter has become a tourism season in the sense that there are a number of activities that draws people to move from their various places to go and experience. So now Easter is faith-based, arts, music, food, entertainment, culture, and adventure. Hitherto, Easter was more of faith-based activities. And I remember when we were young, Easter, you find people in the city, everyone is going for convention. And we have Deeper Life Convention, we have Pentecost Convention, we have Apostolic Convention, Methodist Convention, Anglican Convention. That was the moment that, you know, we all come together as people. And, you know, growing up in Koforidua, the crucifixion, all churches will march, will wear black.
Yeah.
Will march, we start from Srodai.
Okay.
And come and converge at the Jackson Park.
All right.
That Jesus Christ has died on the Friday. Then on Sunday, we all go and wear our white apparels that Christ is risen.
Yeah.
So that was the festival. It was
some
Easter
still
was
do that though.
Sorry?
Some still do it.
Yeah, some still do. But I'm saying that it was very pronounced. It was more of church faith-based activity. But that wasn't defined as tourism. But now, because of the concept of tourism, we have appreciated. Now there are events coming here and there. Kwahu brought the whole concept or ideation of developing a destination for holiday makers to come to that destination. And for a long time, every Easter, the attraction and attention all goes to Kwahu. That's why we had Kwahu for so many.
Which you actually were the slogan to it.
Yes. And I'm proud to say that I'm one of the pioneers that started the Kwahu Easter Fest. And this is about almost 20 years ago.
20 years?
Yeah, from Adum FM.
Yeah.
20 years ago. The whole Kwahu Easter festivity was a homecoming for indigenes of Kwahu who sacrificed their Christmas festivity, holiday, in business. So during the Christmas season, the Kwahu people don't go home. They stay in Okanshi and do their business. So Easter was the time and moment for them to go back home. And I remember growing up when I was a young boy, you know, I go through Kwahu Tafo, descend to Echi Amanfrom, then cross the Afram River to Afram Plains. On my way back to Koforidua, I see big houses. And I ask, so anything Uncle say why are these huge mansions sitting there and there's nobody in it? Not knowing they were the entrepreneurs in Accra who have built those homes. But because of business they are in Accra, they only come there during Easter, which was a homecoming. Now, this was the concept of the Kwahu Easter. So after the late Jake Utanka Obi-Chebilamte and his personal assistant, the late Ferdinand Eyim, approached the Kwahu people. In fact, they were friends to the Kwahu business tycoons. NS Chemist, Mr. Chumberima, and Mr. Kwame Ofosu-Bamfo. Yes, Sikis is the same as Mr. Kwame Ofosu-Bamfo. So they invite their friends to visit them when they are doing their homecoming. On Friday, they have the activity they will do. On Saturday, they have activity that they will do. But on Sunday, they will all converge and bring one big artist, whether it's Nana Tufo or Kojoinchi.
Okay.
And they will play a concert at Ohininana Classic in Impriso. There were no hotels. And I'm telling you, the time we started going to Kwahu, we didn't have hotels. The only hotel that was hosting us was Ohininana Classic in Impriso. Ohininana Classic is also a staff of GASEM in Tema. So he also goes home only during the Easter festivity. So we had to get tents at Impriso Secondary School Park where people were sleeping, and Adom started. But I was working for NS Chemist, myself and the late of Akwabena Kwache of Oman FM, and Mr. Nuyama Ishen Fameye, now with Media General. So we were three friends of NS Chemist. So NS Chemist called us that, I want you people to come and see our homecoming. I do my party on Friday in the morning. Then Kwame Ofosu-Bamfo, Sekins will also do his party maybe Saturday. Then Chumberima will also do his party on Sunday. But on Saturday. But on Sunday, we'll have a big concert. Whether I'm actually the day, Kojoinchi, Nana Tufo, and these were the artists. So you guys should come out with something. So it was NS Chemist that brought Adom FM along.
Wow.
Then we started developing. But by the year 2010, Nana Boro, we live together. We live, in the same community, in Community 18. And his name was called B-Rose, not Nana Boro. So he did a song with
SK Bling.
Yeah,
Hayede. At first, I was managing him. We were doing events at Fridays in Sakumono. So Nana Boro brought a song, and we started playing the song on Adom FM. I do, baby. Then SK Blings and Nana Boro controversy came, and he made the song popular because of the controversy around it. To cut the long story short, we went to Honorable Julius Debra, who was then the executive director of Ghana Tourism Authority in 2010. And he signed Nana Boro on as Kwahu Easter ambassador and adopted Ahayedo as the official Kwahu Easter song. We launched it at NS Chemist House, which was NS Chemist built the first biggest mansion when you are climbing the hills from Nkoko. The first mansion that you see was NS Chemist House. Very huge. And that's where we launched. We did parties. They brought, what's the name of this former hotel, now Lancaster? Golden Tulip. Golden Tulip will come to Kwahu and they'll come and set the buffet and all that. Now the rest is history. So Adom FM started developing concert, carrying artists, the Kwakese and all that. Then other, media houses also start coming in. Then hotels started springing up, like Modak Royal Hotel in Pepiase. Today another hotel will come, Edges. Then the demand, and today, Kwahu has become what we call an Easter, festive destination. But beyond the festivity, it was a homecoming, it was a home reunion for Kwahu indigenes. And they used that to settle dispute. Now, if you know the history and the culture of the Kwahu people, they put all their funeral together. So Kwahu people, if you go to Kwahu, they have funeral grounds. They can do 4 funerals at one place.
At the same time.
Yes, so they actually plan their funeral, they plan their vacation, they plan. So when people were saying that Kwahu had houses and people don't sleep in it because it was Sikedro, NS Chemist explained all this thing to me, that no, it's not true. It's because we've built the houses at home. but we don't live there. We don't stay there. We only go there during funeral or the homecoming during Easter. And that has become now a major, domestic tourism celebration in Ghana.
And then there was paragliding, and then
so when Jake visited Ernest Chemist and the business people, Jake brought the idea of the paragliding.
Yeah.
So if you remember, may their souls rest in peace. On their way, returning from Kwahu, then Ferdinand Ayim, his personal assistant, had an accident, I think around Bunsu Junction, and lost his life.
Oh.
So if you go to the paragliding site today, you see the bat of Ferdinand Ayim and Jake erected there to remember the memory of their contribution. So the Ghana Tourism Authority also owned the site.
Okay.
But the site does not belong to Ghana Tourism Authority in actual fact. It belongs to the Forestry Commission. The land, sorry?
Really?
It's one of the SCAP, forest reserve.
All right.
The Ogreanoma Hills mountain. It's a forest reserve.
Okay.
That's why you don't see any buildings around it. It belongs to the Forestry Commission. Ghana Tourism Authority only organizes the paragliding on the hills during the Easter festive season. So the entrance fees that they pay, it doesn't come to Ghana Tourism Authority. It goes to the Municipal Assembly and the Forestry Commission.
Wow, interesting. Still right here on Joy Prime Television. This is Prime Time, and we're talking Easter festivities, Kwahu Easter, and then Gomoa Easter Carnival. There were others in the Volta region as well, in other parts of the country. We're getting deeper into that. Let me talk to Ashes, who was at Kwahu, Gomoa, and then Wasa, okay? Share your experience with us at these three places.
I think it was a beautiful spectacle. People, like Honorable explained, the euphoria from Kwahu actually has caught on with everybody. So, like when we went to Gomoa, you could see the energy of celebration. The how people were happy, enjoying themselves. When we were driving from Nsawam down to Gomoa, we got to the Swedro, the number of people that were trooping from Swedro down to Gomoa was like, what's going on here? But they're just going to like be a part of what's happening. And that was even the first day. So I can imagine what happened on the second day, what happened on the third day.
You were there on the Thursday?
No, I was there on the Friday.
Friday, that was the second day.
Second day. It was a beautiful spectacle, well organized, well arranged. The stage, the sound, everything was in order. And we should salute A+ for his initiative and multimedia and every other person that helped him, achieve the vision. It's not easy for you might have the dream, but you have to have people to help you actually build the dream. And for the chiefs of the town actually said they're giving him 10 acres to develop a site. That calls for government intervention. He needs to have a plan. He needs to present a plan to government, and something beautiful can be built there as a legacy for the country. I also witnessed this amazing hotel, or which we might call a resort there. I forgot. Come.
You've forgotten.
Crown Forest.
Crown Forest.
Okay, the Crown Forest.
Yeah, okay. Amazing. You have to park your car somewhere. And it take you like 10 minutes to get to where the hotel is. Beautiful. I wouldn't have known that there was something like that hidden in Gomoa. It's a beautiful holiday site. Everybody has to see it. So when we got to Wasekropon too, the excitement people were in, it was crazy. Like, what's happening here? People are in a certain mood. So it tells us that every destination can be utilized. You don't have to necessarily go to Kwahu to have fun. All the MPs, wherever they are, all the ministers, wherever they are from, can come together and give their people something to celebrate. Because if on A+, Honorable A+, by himself, together with friends, has been able to put together such a huge concert. Everybody can do it.
Yeah.
It takes money, but it takes planning. You know, each MP can come together with the DC, with the minister, something. What can you do? You have indigenes who want to come home. Just like Abeku gave us a history of how the Kwahus live. Every other person, people go home. They go to their hometowns and they want to live quietly.
Yeah.
But the youth want to have a party. The youth want some excitement. You know, so you create that tourism for them. And then you invite more people into your town.
Great.
Domestic tourism is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, Accra is known for its December in dirty December, whatever. Around September, October, whatever to December, it's hot in Accra. But other people can choose other days.
Now it goes beyond Accra.
I'm just saying.
December, the other parts of the regions, Western region, Ashanti region, Volta region, experienced that.
Good. Last time I heard Abeku speak that, there are other countries who are watching us on the fringe, waiting to take what we have.
Exactly.
There's Nigeria, there's all of them. The thing that helps us is the peace we enjoy in this country, the unity we enjoy in this country, and then how happy we are as a people. You don't need to tell the Ghanaian to be happy. He's already happy. The smallest thing you do for them, they are happy. You know, so if we can put all this together, I think Volta region did theirs. Brown Hafo can choose a day or a time in the year. They can have a festival which would attract their indigenous to come home. I mean, something like that. We're looking forward for every region. You know, what it does is it puts some money in the pockets of the musicians and entertainers. We cry from January to December. We cry, but if you know that, okay, Brown Hafo will do theirs in probably August, and Kwahus will do theirs in April, and on and on and on and on, we all don't have to do it around Easter. If you find the time and you market what you're doing very well, come on, people will jump on it. So I think it's been a wonderful experience. We want to see more.
Great.
I mean, the entertainment part, the tourism part, the educational bits of the community. We want to see. When I was a little kid, my father would drive me to my hometown, and that was like the festival times. And they would tell histories of how we used to live, how this set of people used to live, how this set of people used, and then you get to know your family. But today, it looks like, apart from the Kwahus and a few people, you don't get the family bonding again. And this is a time like that, you know. So we would urge the other ministers and other people to get into it.
All right. Questioners, you mentioned that you were in Accra, you did some church events and all that.
Yeah.
There is also what we know as religious tourism, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to know how your experience was, and then after that, I'll come to Abeku to tell us how we can also leverage on the religious side of it, because Easter, basically, it's about religion, it's about Jesus Christ. And if that is the core of the elements for the celebration, and now we have the other activities, other tourism facilities and activities to add on to that, how are we also harnessing that religious side of it? But let me come to you. How was that experience for you?
Yeah, personally, Kwame, with the background that Abeku just presented to us, I was in my season, I was saying that who have been the better person to actually occupy the position he is in now. because it's more or less like a turn-up thing. Yes. You know? turn up. Yes. Because the background, if you look at it, the whole Kwahu concept actually started with him.
Yes.
If you look at the episode that he just narrated, the whole thing just happened with him.
And he was the face of it.
And he was the face of it.
Yes.
And he was the face of it. And then aside to that one, when even NPP was on, he was personally doing his Mr. Tourism activities. Without anybody's support, he was just moving into camps and everywhere.
He supported me.
Yes, everywhere.
He supported me.
He did?
Yeah.
I think one of the Kwahu festivities, 2017, I brought a bus, an intercity STC bus. Zion Felix,
everybody,
Twins Domberg, Eugene Osafon Kansa, Councillor Lutrod.
Wow.
I took them to the Kwahu Nidrasi cave.
Yeah.
And upon our return, we met him, we met you and Agra. They all call people. Did you know that?
I'm a fancy person.
Okay. So by then I saw you and
yeah.
I bet you went within the zip line.
I know.
And this was 2017.
Yeah.
All right.
I mentioned all these guys. I took them to Kwahu.
I bet it's mentioning exciting names.
Yeah.
You know, let me. The thing is that.
Well, you want to touch on the Agrada part?
No, I'll come back to the Agrada. The thing is that going back a bit with this Kwahu thing. So I happen to be the manager for the Paradise Resort.
Yeah.
The Bunsu. You know that filling station big there? Yeah. Where I'm actually the days manager.
Where they had it.
I happen to be the manager, then the event organizer too. So I was doing the Kwahu Easter festival.
Okay.
I was doing the Kwahu. So as Adum people are coming, I was also stopping. And me, my traffic alone and the numbers I pulled there, the whole road everywhere.
And you work for Honorable Brian.
I was working, and then we were doing the Blaze on the Hills.
Yeah, we were doing Blaze on the Hills
as well. And my first time with this Kwahu thing, the Honorable was saying, you see this my mark was 1994. This mark. And I was playing a band called the UB2 Dance Band.
Okay.
And there was a Kwahu.
You were a lead singer?
Yes, no. I was a band boy packer there about.
Besides,
I was just doing my own. And and this thing became huge. There was, we did a performance at our Hinana class with the UB2 Dance Band. And Kojenchi was supposed to come as the guest artist. That year, we don't know what happened. They say Kojenchi was coming. He had something and he couldn't come. Masa, ya Bobania were doing, and then people say, hey, where is Kojenchi? Yeah, coming and fights. It was news, and the biggest fights at Wahinana Classics in Praesu. Biggest. So I was, that time, if you see, I was stout. I was going for somebody with a knife. Here. Before I could see, I was at the hospital. I spent like 3 days at the hospital. So this Kwahu thing and this Easter thing, the way Ghanaians we have come to accept it. Jesus Christ wants us to prosper.
Okay.
And if his death will bring this kind of prosperity,
he died for this.
He died for this. Tell it up. Jesus wants his children to prosper.
Yes.
And he came to lay his life down for us to succeed. So with this, how Ghanaians have now come to understand this concept of this Kwahu thing. What it is now is that we need to now create avenues, and it will be back to the tourism people. How we cannot begin to create airstrips and then helicopter landing areas. Because what I'm saying is that next year, for example, if Kwahu is on like this big scale, and then Gomoa is on big scale, and then Kumasi is on big scale, what is going to happen is that our creative people, how are they going to maneuver themselves traveling within the country? Because if Honorable will tell you how he managed to get to Gomoa.
Formula One.
I have an experience with him, and it's called forget about it. If Ashes will tell you how he maneuvered to get to Takwa and all that, we need to safeguard our creative people, such that there will be a helicopter arrangement, because if not, Sakwa they can perform in Kwahu, and then maybe in 2 hours after can also be in Gomoa. You saw what happened. Because what actually happened was that performances in Kwahu this year slowed. That's how come A+ had all the guests, the top A-list artists, be with him in Gomoa. But if the sponsors in Kwahu were very strong and viral like they used to be, and stages were mounted and performances were that huge, looking for all the A-list, it would have been a difficult issue at Gomoa. And this is something we need to plan very well with the tourism office and see what the dynamics we can create for people to travel within and experience.
Don't move further. Let me come to GTA boss, deputy CEO here, and then let him respond to that aspect of it in terms of easy accessibility from one point to the other in terms of transportation. What do you make of that?
Well, I've said this, I think, a few days ago. And it's on social media that the big push agenda by His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, if completed within 2 years, that is where we are going to have the full realization of the tourism potentials or destinations that we have in the country, because accessibility is key.
Okay.
You want to go to Cape Coast, but you don't want to drive on this bumpy, rugged, road.
Yeah.
So you may choose to go to another destination. Accra is choked. We have the nature wonders. We have the attractions around us. I want to go to Keta. Keta has fine, pristine beaches, but the traffic from Pram, the traffic from Dowenya, the traffic from Kung roundabout. I want to go to Ho, but the traffic from Afienya, Ashaiman, So accessibility is key. Accessibility is key to tourism.
Yeah.
And that is why His Excellency President Mahama has taken that bold initiative of developing our road network infrastructure across the major cardinal routes from Accra. So if you go through the Afienya Road, you can see that the road is being expanded. Now it's going to be 3-lane. If you ply on the motorway, you see that the road is being expanded. If you are going through roundabout all the way to Pram, you see that the road is being expanded. Now if you take Kaswa, Winneba Road is being expanded. Then also Kumasi Road and all that. So I said in 2 years' time, when this road network infrastructure is completed, that is where people are going to see the full potential of our various tourism sites around Accra. So proximity, time to get to these destinations will not be far. So accessibility is very key. It comes with huge budget and investment.
Okay.
So after this huge investment is done, then we are going to see. But I always want to use what in tourism we call the Butler tourism life cycle model in assessing a tourism growth. As tourist people, as tourism professionals, we measure tourism with a model. And the model has stages.
Okay.
At each stage, you need to assess from the beginning. Let's say Kwahu. Some people are saying that Kwahu Easter is coming down. It's not true. It's not coming down.
Okay.
We have evolving. We have stagnation. We have consolidated. We have stagnation and decline. That is how we use the model to assess. Now, the Ghana Tourism Authority, we have a department called Research, Monitoring and Evaluation, RME. Now, the research department, they take data. So, for instance, 2025, we collected data of the number of people who came to the paragliding site.
All right.
And in 3 days, we got 10,462 people who came there, not those who
live human
took
beings.
the flight. Yes. So we have counter. We have this counter. When you come, not those who pay the entrance, because some don't pay.
All right.
So they will check the car. If you have 4 people, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we bought counters, that we counted the number of people for the 3 days. And we had 10,462. Come to the paragliding site and come and see. People come there not because they want to fly, but they come to see the panoramic view of Nkoko from the hills. They come to enjoy the adventure of people who are flying. They come and food vendors, kebab, music, drink. So it's not everyone who comes to fly the paragliding. There are those who come to enjoy that attraction.
Okay.
The moment.
We count all that. And you can see that over the years, the Ghana Tourism Authority has built receptive facilities like toilet, shared canopy, where people get seated and all that. You wouldn't come and find people, under the scorching sun.
Right.
So now what has been added to the Kwahu Easter festivity is the business forum. My brother, some people do not understand the value of this Kwahu business forum.
Yeah.
If you are in business and you are looking for the C-suite executives, The police IGP was there, the deputy minister for defense was there, the minister of trade is there, the executive chairman of KGL group is there, the chief of staff is there, the president is there, CEOs of all the banks, CEOs
former
of
president.
former president is there. You have what do you call it? This expatriate communities there. You know, you have Olam Ghana, you have Procus, all these Indians who are doing business in the FMCG. They are there. You have the banks, you have telcos. So, isn't this a fine opportunity for anyone who want to pitch a business proposal to come to the Kwahu business? So the Kwahu Easter festivity has taken another step further.
All right.
And the step that it has taken, it has added business. And this is the ideation or concept of His Excellency President Mahama and Honorable Julius Debra, which they conceived and executed even when we were in opposition. You understand? So this is the 3rd edition. Now, people converge for business networking, matchmaking, and what have you. I know out of the Kwahu Business Forum, some agri-business projects have come. His Excellency the President has said he's going to construct a bridge across the Afram River to the other side. I have plied on the Afram River from Echi Amanfrom to Adoso.
All right.
Crossing to Mame Krobo and Donko Krum. I've been traveling across this country for so many years, and I know how hectic it is. This is a bold initiative of President Mahama to construct a bridge across the Afram River. We all go through pontoon and come and see how cars are parked on the pontoon. When the pontoon leaves, you are stuck. Yes, if you miss the pontoon, you have to wait. So this business forum is bringing all these initiatives, expanding. Now you were talking about access. Now, did you know that there's an airstrip, there's an airport in Kwahu? Go and Google it on Google Map. The runway has been done.
No, is it active?
I'm saying the runway
has been done.
Go and check it. It's left with the structure.
So it's in the making.
His Excellency President mentioned it, that in future there will be flights coming to Kwahu.
So it means it's in the making.
It's in the making. Yeah. But I'm saying that the site has been earmarked.
I think flights will be going to Kwahu.
Yes.
Passionate.
I don't know. But do you know where the Kwahu Business Forum took place? Because you didn't come to Kwahu. The Kwahu Business Forum took place inside the forest. From the Empraesu Road, you branch off a 5-kilometer dual carriage.
Okay.
2 lane with median in it, straight to the convention center. The road is called John Mahama Boulevard.
All right.
If your producers can show you the pictures, there's a dual carriage. It's not a single lane. From Empraesu, anyone who came to Kwahu, they can attest to it. There's a dual carriage third from Empraesu going into the forest. That is where the convention center is built. And do you know the capacity that it took? Over 5,000 people.
5,000?
The auditorium, it was built by Trasaco people. The canopy took over 1,500 exhibition booth stands across and an open courtyard. Ask anyone who went to Kwahu, the business forum, to tell you the capacity. So we moved the traffic from the main Empraesu, Bombing, Obo, Etibie, into the Empraesu forest. So the new Kwahu convention center, it's called Kwahu Convention Center.
All right.
It's in the forest. The President, His Excellency, said they are going to construct a permanent structure that is concrete, brick and mortar. What we had was the canopy. So now, and they have done the retaining walls, the excavation, and like I said, it's about 4 kilometers or 5 kilometers from the main road into the forest, and it's a dual carriage. So huge investment is going into Kwahu. Honorable Brian Echampon has built over 1,000 room capacity accommodation.
1,500.
Over 1,500. He is building a convention center, auditorium that will take 13,000 people. And I had a conversation with him. He said, Abeku, I started my facility in 2008. We have not opened. We will open it 2028 when we turn 20 years. It will be our 20th anniversary that will launch. So what I said, I may not live long to see all this. My vision and passion is to leave a legacy. So investments are going on. So when I hear people talking about, this year, Easter has come
I think
down.
that's what people are saying.
No, but Kwame, my issue, let me just touch on this one. How are we driving the natives, the people within the Kwahu people? How are we driving them towards this agenda? Because if we don't calculate things very well, it will just be like people comes in, take from whatever is in Kwahu, and then after they are gone, Kwahu comes back to becomes.
So you mean how do they benefit the inhabitants?
The inhabitant. How are we driving their mindset to what is in their community?
Okay, my answer. You said you come from Kwahu, right?
No,
you also don't come from. Okay, so who are the biggest beneficiaries of the Kwahu Easter festivity? They are the indigenes of Kwahu. They own the land, they own the accommodation, they own. Do you know how much it costs to book a room in Kwahu during Easter? They don't say, even if you want to spend one night, they will tell you that they sell 5 days. True or false? True or false?
They don't give you one.
They don't sell one night.
They do 5 packages.
If you want one night, even if you want to come to Kwahu just one night, they will tell you no.
You are better off buying. You are better off paying for 5 days.
You have to buy the 5 days.
That's the package.
So how do we carry the Kwahu people along? The Kwahu people are business-minded, they are entrepreneurs. They saw this opportunity and they started putting up the infrastructure. They built the infrastructure. Look, we went to Kwahu Tafo. We went to, you can check it, we went to Empress Stone Age. Okay. The Stone Age is one heritage site attraction which was discovered by the archaeology department of University of Ghana. And it's believed that 12,500 years ago, people lived there. There's a cave, there's a waterfalls, all there. Then we went to Buntuase. Buntuase also has a waterfalls.
Okay.
Then we have the Burukuru rock.
Okay.
So apart from the fun entertainment
and the 1,000 steps.
And the 1,000 steps. So there are adventure heritage site attractions in Kwahu. And go and see the people who were enjoying those activities. It was a sight to behold. So we don't have to belittle one destination because we have seen another
new
destination
one
emerging. That is what some people took for granted. And now every region, every MMDCE or Metropolitan Municipal Assembly must take advantage of the Easter festivity that has become another tourism season for domestic tourism. On our part as the Ghana Tourism Authority, we will strategically market it. I will share with you the number of events that the Ghana Tourism Authority approved for Easter.
Oh, for Easter?
Yes.
This year?
Yes.
You did that?
I will share it with you right now.
Wow. Yes. You want to do December in GH?
Exactly. So maybe we haven't come
and that's the turning point.
Maybe we haven't
That's the turning point to Easter. Because once we're able to market Easter, like the way we market December in GH, it means that then we are marketing the Easter with some kind of quality, with some kind of market.
So on your screens you have
exactly. You understand? Then we will now attract large people.
On your screens you have the conference center.
We have the conference center you are talking about.
Yes.
Which one is this one?
This is the Kwahu Business Forum, where they did the forum.
Yes.
Is that where the forum was done?
No, this is where the forum.
The summit?
This is where the
not this year. No, this is not this year.
All right.
No.
All right.
This is not this year. No, it's too small.
Okay. So Abeku, let's talk about GTA and how you are making sure you shape the Easter festivities. How are you doing that? And what did you do for this year, specifically?
Okay. So, Doc, thank you so much. I said there's a strategy. Maybe we have not come out to tell you the strategy. And normally, you don't tell people strategies until you achieve the result because there were certain key benchmarks or KPIs that we're looking for. This year, the Ghana Tourism Authority, we managed to carry some sponsors along. We got Ghana Commercial Bank, GCB supporting us. We got MTN supporting us. And we got Kivo also supporting us. Why? Because we went with numbers, data. to prove to them the number of people who come to the paragliding side. So it's and Belakwa.
And this is for Kwahu.
For Kwahu.
Good.
So what are we doing? We are strategically positioning destinations as second, option to December in GH as a tourism festive season, not a holiday. If you take, for instance, this year, we spread our budget to the Volta region. We went to Voja. Okay. Voja is an island, an estuary of the lake and the sea.
All right.
And they also have their festival.
Wow.
They have a regatta festival. The Ghana Tourism Authority, together with its partners, including Stanbic Bank, supported the community to have this 3-day regatta festival. And
is it different from Edem Agbane's event?
That is Ketu. Ketu is a different constituency. So we invested. The numbers that went to Voja this year is unprecedented. Attention has come to Volta region, Keta, for the Voja regatta. The regatta, one of the participants was telling us there are lines in the water and you can be disqualified if you veer off your track. And I said, they have been trained. These are people who have lived on the water and they have experience. There are islands and they tell the story. So we are intentionally spreading our domestic tourism activities from one destination to the other. And that is why I moved from Kwahu to join Honorable A+ in Gomoa.
Yeah.
Ghana Tourism Authority supported A+. Yes.
You did?
Yes, you find our logo as partners of the...
Specifically, what support did you offer?
One, the Honorable Minister launched the Kwahu Easter Carnival. She launched it at Labadi Beach Hotel.
Yes.
That was one. Two, my CEO, Honorable Mami Wajeto, also gave support. When I say support, I mean in terms of monetary and everything.
Also, there was a financial commitment.
So support. We supported.
Let me say it in simple terms. You give money.
I said we supported him.
Like you gave A+ money.
We supported it.
With money.
We supported him. We supported Honorable A+.
Oh, okay.
So
it could be a bucket of water. I still support.
No, but they gave money. That's what.
Thank you, Doc. I won't disclose.
How much did you give?
I don't know. I won't disclose anything. But you see, the point is the association, the brand association, gives him that equity, that value, that this program, this event is of national importance. You understand me? So. Ashanti Fest also came up, and I'll share with you the various events that the Ghana Tourism Authority, in fact, we publish it in our Easter magazine. I think I should have.
So there are others apart from these ones?
Yes. I'll mention them. Maybe I have to mention them for you to see the activity.
Why did we not hear much about that compared to what we hear during December in GH?
You're right. We did not publicize it because, like I said, it's a new strategy. We are testing the market.
Okay.
December in GH took flight after 2019, right? 2019, the year of return.
Yeah.
The year of return.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I can't speak for them, but in their own wisdom, from 2017, 2018, they were probably testing the waters to see and find a tourism program or product that they can sell to the diasporans. We as an authority and the marketing team, we are strategically going to position Easter as another tourism season, not only for diasporans, but for domestic. And that is why we are going to engage and encourage every metropolitan, municipal, and district assembly to own an event, so that Easter becomes the season that everybody will move out from where they don't come from to go back to their hometown. So in the long run, you see that demand...
I happened to chance on the Ashanti Regional Minister who was lamenting that the festival they tried to do in Kumasi,
Ashanti Fest.
The Ashanti Fest didn't take shape like what he saw in Gomoa. And he's looking to do it better, in the future, and probably exceeding what A+ did, which is a good initiative. We all should do it together. We learn
from each other.
We learn. You don't need to bring the artist before you have an entertainment. You can have your own way of doing culture. You can have things that will excite the people, the indigenes in the town, and they will come.
Right.
Okay, so Kwame, I want you to page 28 of our brochure. Just go through.
Page 20.
Just go through. No, don't scroll too fast.
Okay.
These are activities, events.
Okay.
That happen during the Easter.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we have Miss Tourism Kwahu.
Yes, it happened.
We have the Shobe Zongo We Did.
Yes.
Kwahu edition.
Yes.
We have Nkofiho.
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 Yeah.
Nyeho.
Yeah.
Nkofie, like by Nkofie.
Yeah.
Nkofie Warrior Challenge. We have Kwahu Easter holiday bombing. We have the Rayman Kwahu Easter.
Yeah.
Okay, a number of them. Okay. But a lot of these are centered.
The question is, how is the tourism ministry aiding these festivals to become well publicized? Because one would say, if you didn't read it, I probably don't know about it.
Yeah.
I didn't hear about it.
Yeah.
You know, but it might be something I might want to experience.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how are we making it a tourism
moving forward?
I think tourism is public sector led and private sector driven. So when we say we don't do the events. And I said we were testing the waters.
Yeah.
So for instance, the Vuja Keta Regatta Festival, it is not an event of Ghana Tourism Authority. It's an event of Madame Katriku and the Vuja community. There's a local organizing committee that organized it. We as an authority supported them to give publicity, drive attraction and attention or awareness of the festive season for people to go there. So we employ people to come out with their, events. So this year, as I said, we're testing the waters. So we've identified, we want to come and experience the event ourselves. So strategically, let's look at Volta region, let's look at Ashanti region, let's look at Central region, let's look at Western region. Western region has Sekendi, Christ Asor. It's also another Easter festival, Carnival, like the Takrade Anchors, but it's done on Easter Sunday.
Yeah.
It's a church, carnival, a Christian carnival. They do it on Sunday. Massive people on the street. Christ I saw. Now, it's not known to you, but it's known to these communities. So now people have seen that, what is happening? It looks like this year, the Easter is becoming bigger. And that's why we are here having this conversation.
Yeah.
I don't think last year you had a conversation. Like why? Because Gomoa is doing something, Keta is doing something, Kwahu has come up, Sekendi is coming up.
Yeah.
There's Sope. Okay. Sope is in Soga Kope, the Adidome Bridge. They also have a huge festival in Sope. Then Jekiti is going to Japan after Akusumbu. They also have so now that we are researching, we are looking at various events. But you see, it's not just the festival or the carnival, the entertainment. What other things can we develop along it? So this is where we invite them, we sit down, we have product development units at Ghana Tourism Authority. They help you in developing the experience. Okay, do 3 days. If you do 1 day this, do this, add food bazaar, add fashion, add this, add that, we guide them. So next year, you are going to see or hear different towns and cities also coming up. And I heard one MP also doing
Soloku Festival.
Okay.
No, I saw videos of that as well.
I wanted to chip in something with
Please
Honorable.
Please do.
Honorable, the way Easter is getting well coordinated now, I see that when activities are being done, I see the excitement from GTA and the way we try to talk about it, and then we amplify all these activities. And I like the way you are presenting some of that too. Is there another opportunity too, where GTA can also create a pool of resources in terms of money, real-time money, to support, strong event organizers, like what we saw with the A+ Gomoa. plus or minus from where I sit, he will blow over 5 million Ghana cedis on this event.
Yeah.
Now, with this huge investment, it will take a time, maybe one person cannot drive it. GTA as an entity, is there a way GTA can look at a way, okay, now let's stabilize a pool and get people, companies and everybody who are, and then we can provide grants for some of these notable entities. And then GTA can now power them up.
Okay, so there are 4 thematic areas we want to focus next year.
Okay.
1, we want to launch a national Easter calendar, like what we do in December. And we'll probably launch it maybe in February or maybe in January, so that people will know what is going to happen. Don't forget that March is our Heritage Month and we are so busy. So after March, then the Easter also. So we'll launch the calendar maybe in January for people to see the activities that will take place in the country from January to April ending.
Is it possible to merge Ghana Month with Easter festivities? Is it possible to?
I think you and I I think Robert Clark, we had this conversation in Gomoa, and I'm happy that it has come here. I told you that the authority and management has considered, developing a national calendar.
It's workable.
A national calendar, and there will be called for letters from event organizers, those who want to, so that we drive the marketing, we drive the awareness. So first, we are going to launch a national calendar of Easter festivities so that everyone will know what is happening, which area, which city, then you decide. Secondly, we are going to have a message under one umbrella, which is still under the Black Star experience, because that is the overarching tourism transformative agenda. Then third will be transportation and accommodation and media. Okay, so we'll bring the media in, we'll bring investors to invest in these destinations and areas. The fourthly will be each region or district owning a product or an activity or a program. Because if Ashanti region has an Ashanti Fest, and Gomoa has Gomoa Easter Carnival, and Vuja Keta has Vuja Keta Regatta, these are not their traditional festivals. The traditional festival will come. As we speak, today is Ewukude. Today is Ewukude, and there was a ceremony in Menchia. Akweside will come. That is their traditional festival. Winneba will have their Abuachiri very soon. And even the Swedru and the Gomoa people, they also have they have their festival. So what we are doing with this Easter is turning, the holiday season into a tourism season. Not just holiday, because prior to that, people will be staying home. They won't go anywhere. So we are creating a compelling reason for you to travel, to go and experience something. It's pure marketing. So before we come out to market the product, we have to put the infrastructure and the product down. For now, these are the 5 tourism events that we have during Easter.
How soon would this be?
All right. He will answer how soon later. But even you, Kwesianes, there's a question for you.
Go ahead.
So when we go for a break and we come back, we talk about that. But we're still right here on Joy Prime. This is Prime Time right here with me, Kwame Dazi. Today, I'm sitting in for George Quay. My height mate is sorry about that. And this program is brought to you by Kel Chocolate Toothpaste. Make sure that you get one and then brighten your smile every day. And we have a lot to tell you even before we say goodbye to you on the show. We've been talking about the Easter festivities, and we spoke about Gomoa Easter Carnival, spoke about Kwahu, as well as the others that happened over the weekend. I'm here with Mercury Quay, Turner-up General, Wagwan. All right, still here on Prime Time. If you missed this action inside Gomoa, then you do yourself It was mega. It was exciting. I was there. Abeku was there as well, and we saw everything live and covered. Big ups to the multimedia, the Joy Brands team, the production team, led by Philip Nye and the entire crew. You did an amazing job at Gomoa, and we are even hoping to do better and bigger in the coming years. Okay, still here. And we're talking about the Kwahu festivities. Let me come to my big men here and then take our final remarks. But there's a question to Kwesi Ernest. Yes. Kwesi Edem Mensah Chotome says, yes, there used to be bliss on the hills. What's happened to it?
Okay, before I answer that one, please also make it clear that
yes,
it's confirmed that Edem is the bar dancer we have in the creative space.
Oh,
so let's all agree on that, and then moving forward.
No, we have competitors, we have contenders, we have Giovanni, we have Lexus Bill.
So somebody passed Lexus
Bill. we have.
So he's not the worst.
Yes.
It's not determined yet.
Can we?
If somebody passed Lexus Bill,
can we urge GTA to put all of them together?
And we have a final.
But I've been teaching them the dance. I have been teaching them.
Dr. Pham.
Now the issue is work. But Fami, I think Kwesi asked a question.
Yeah.
And something came to mind. And I was happy when Abeku was talking about the paragliding, mentioned the numbers. Because as it stands, he used numbers. He used.
No, Mekri, I'll come back to you.
Yes.
But Kwesi, please answer Edem's question. Then I'll come back to Mekri.
Right.
Okay, so the Bliss on the Hills, it was an initiative.
Okay, a moment. Mekri, please continue.
Right. Yeah. So what I want to ask is what measures are being put in place for us to be able to get, because you see, data has become the problem now when it comes to this space, this creative space. Even musicians, we are not able to go to, corporate institutions and present numbers that these are the numbers that we command. So what I'm asking is, what does a GTA do? What is it putting in place for us to be able to tell how many people went to Gomoa this year?
Yeah.
So how many people went to Kwahu this year?
Great. So this question goes to Abeku.
Yes.
Right. Abeku, please note down this question. When I come to you, then you answer everything together. Let me come to you, Kwesi Ernest, now. Answer that question, and then we move on.
The Bliss on the Hills is a private initiative.
All right.
And led by our Honorable Brett Champion.
Okay.
The Member of Parliament for Abetifi.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So he, together, it was just a one-day discussion I had with him at his personal office. And he said that when it's December, looks like Kwahu become a dead town. The whole city goes shut down during December.
Okay.
Because everybody, they gear themselves towards their Easter. So when it's December, they don't want to go near whatever, have all the activities. So it was a way of reconnecting the people back to festival mood.
All right.
During December, when Accra is popping. He also decided that let's get Kwahu also popping as what is happening in Accra. And we decided to turn up the place. And myself, Nana Poku Ashes, and the team, we did marvelous with Nabil, with Fredako,
Frank
Kwachi. It was like the team was solid.
Yeah.
Led by myself as the team lead, we did great. And we did about 4 episodes.
4 episodes, yeah.
4 episodes. And then after the 4 episodes, Honorable opened the Rock City. So when the Rock City was open, there was also a nightclub, also at the Rock City. And so you could see that, the interest keep dwindling a little. But there are conversations for Bliss on the Hills to return back.
Okay.
Because
why did they stop?
Is that why?
Yeah, why?
That's the question.
It was actually on the purpose of, like, maybe it could be the fact that
You've not asked him.
No, he just said we should put a hold. So that we can focus on Rock City.
Right.
Okay.
And then also,
I think you're not answering the question.
Market the place widely.
It was an investment-driven.
It was also an investment-driven. A lot of money goes
venture.
Because 10 days ago.
And it was a one-man venture.
One-man venture.
He did it for a while. Definitely, he will get tired.
All right.
He wasn't getting the support needed.
Yeah.
All right.
And he was bringing in huge stars who were taking chunks of whatever it is away from him. He was doing it for his community. He was doing it for his people. But he needed the support.
He needed support.
he needed the telcos, he needed government, he needed everybody, and they weren't coming. Yeah. So, I mean, obviously.
And if you look at the activities that happened at Gomoa Easter, I mean, similar.
But one was fortunate. They had hot way, but Honorable Brian Champon was doing it.
Zero. It was just from one person.
So now in December, we have the hills. We don't have bliss on the hills.
Exactly. Down the hills are there. 11 with a bliss. And Honorable, I mean, he was so particular because his main motive, aside from the everything, his main motive was the fact that he wants to create kind of a business opportunity for the indigenes, the people.
All right.
And when we go to meeting, he will look at me and says, Ernest, me watch by 5 days, or bet much by truck back.
Okay.
Me watch Kelewele, me watch Akoko, me watch there. And for him, he wanted his people to be the direct beneficiaries of whatever that is coming out from the concert.
All right.
And so for me, I think that this is a good moment. Now that we are discussing, and Honorable is here, if we're able to get some additional funds and supporters and people, because the brand is there already. We've created the brand. Yeah. The name is there, it's out there. We cannot waste it. Once we're able to get some financial support, that's why I was very particular on that question as to if GTA can generate a pool of resource, money, to be able to give grants to, strong organizers. Like now we know Gomoa is established. So
I think there was no answer to that.
Yeah. If we can create a pool, then we know that every year, if we're a strong event organizer, known to create excellence and drive the passion of Easter, drive the passion of December, then you go to GATA with everything. They partner with you. If it's 5 million is your budget, if they can get you 1 million Ghana, 2 million Ghana, then you look out for the rest, and then you can...
Abeku will answer all that. He will speak last. And so the research question and then this one. But let me come to you, Ash. The way forward, how do you think we can make the Easter period more vibrant in terms of tourism, art and culture moving forward?
Oh, that's what Mabeku has said. We all have to do it together.
Okay.
You know, I see Ghanaians as and it depends on how you are selling what you are selling to us. You know, the longevity of a thing depends on how we make it attractive. Just like he said, Kwahu started some 20 years ago. Exactly. They made it attractive. It was the main thing. You know, some 5 years ago, Kwahu used to be like, if you don't go, you feel like you have been left out. You have to go and see what, because of the advert on radio and TV. That's Abeku's slogan. I remember growing up.
This was Davies
Odinohuapia.
He did that.
Ras Chemical.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember, it used to be the thing, when you hear it, you actually feel like, I have to be there. Years upon years, I've been organizing concerts with Marco Kwekumanti up the hill. Every time it's Kwahu, me and Mark would go up there and do our thing before we Bliss on the Hills came in. So there's been dynamics, different dynamics to where we are today. So it depends on what we all can contribute.
All right.
You know, the domestic tourism we're talking about. If the people decide, because Gomoa is a new thing, but people decided to drive to see what's happening there. So Keita is happening and you're not driving there, you're not going to see it. How would they sustain it?
Sure.
In a year, it will fold. So the indigenes must pick it on themselves that, okay, we should also contribute by, we know that this is Easter time, we are going home.
Okay.
You get me? The indigenes must take it upon themselves. Don't sit here and act like you don't care and your holiday destination would be Dubai. There's a lot you can take your kids to see out there. It's not just the pomp and pageantry that matters. So take them home. Let them see what's going on. It's a holiday period for you. Let the families get together.
All right.
You know? Yeah. And there's something the kids want to go and see. There's something the adults want to go and see. We are all doing it together. If people can take plane tickets from Ghana to Zanzibar to go and jump water, what don't we have here?
Yeah.
You know, we have it in abundance.
They jump the water.
They go.
A+ says he's going to build a waterfall.
For us to jump the fall.
It's very possible. It's been done in other places.
So we can do it. We can actually do it as a people. Yeah. And we have to do it collectively and make sure that this thing stays.
Yeah. Thank you. Prime Time brought to you by Kel Charcoal Toothpaste. Do you remember not too long ago our parents used to brush our teeth with the pounded plantain, the part we call the brodua, itri mixed with charcoal. Charcoal has essential medicinal properties that help remove toxins from our bodies. The natural absorptive property of charcoal helps to remove the bacteria that produces bad breath in the mouth, hence giving you a fresh breath. Yeah, and so you need to get Kel Charcoal Toothpaste, and let me see you smile with confidence, all right? Let me come to Abeku Agri, Gilbert Abeku Agri, who is Deputy CEO of GTA. Abe, two questions have been asked. One is research, the data that you get. Do we have that data? When is it published? And then the other question is how to support these events, enterprises financially.
Yes, thank you for the question. Data is collected. We take data. Not only Ghana Tourism, but Bank of Ghana and Ghana Statistical Services.
All right.
I think we should make this data known to the public, but you can check. In 2023, 2024, 15 million Ghanaians traveled across the country. And this is a research that was conducted by the Ghana Statistical Services. It has been published. So we collect data, not only Ghana Tourism Authority. Collecting data is quite tedious and very expensive. But the Ghana Tourism Authority, as I said, for the past 6-7 years, has invested into collecting data at festive seasons. So we sent our research officers in Kwahu, Gomoa, and the Volta region and Ashanti region to collect data. I think if time will permit me, I will share the breakdown of the questionnaire, what we ask them. So it's not something that we don't do. We do, because we drive tourism investment. And in driving tourism investment, you need data to convince investors what the numbers are.
Exactly.
The numerical figure is very important. For instance, day 1, day 2, day 3, we asked, passengers, what did you do? Where did you sleep? How much did you spend? And all that. We collect all these data, and use it for our benchmarking or tourism.
Are these figures published for the general public to see?
We do publish our tourism
annual report. Are these figures incorporated?
It's captured in the annual report.
Okay, because usually what we see is the people coming into the country.
So I think we've been so interested in the inbound
figures.
But now you have seen that the domestic tourism is growing. Yeah. So now you are that's why you are asking this question.
The tourism report does not capture the domestic figures.
It does.
It doesn't.
It does. I'm telling you, it does.
Yes. Because we did a review of that.
No, it does. So it's a very huge report. So you need to take your time.
Okay.
It does. That is why we can tell you that Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park is the #1 most visited tourist site attraction.
Okay.
Who went there? They are indigenes.
Okay.
You understand? Over 300,000 people in a year. We capture that. That's why we tell you the 10 top tourist site and attraction. It does. We do. So maybe you have not taken a deeper look. Your interest might be how many people came into the country, but take your time and read the report.
Okay.
We've captured domestic tourism. In fact, the Statistical Service, as I said, they conduct research every quarter, quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. They go to lorry stations, interview people. Where are you going? Where did you sleep? Maybe you slept at family home, or maybe you slept with a relative, or you slept in a hotel. They take data. All the data is there. I mean, if you had asked me, I would have given you all these data for you to show.
I think we need them, because most times when we're having a conversation,
I can share it with you right now.
Yes, or maybe a portal where we can go periodically.
The Ghana Statistical Service.
To check some of these figures.
The Ghana Statistical Service.
They are available to us.
Yes, they are a huge, organization under the Ministry of Finance.
Yeah.
And they collect data. So when we say that tourism is the #3 GDP earner, we don't just say it in vacuum.
Yeah.
There's an empirical data, a fact, to support it. So, our industry people, we need to
Let me not cut you. The $4.8 million that we generated in billion. Sorry, I'm saying million. $1 billion that we generated in 2024 tourism.
Yeah.
Does it cover domestic figures as well, or just the inbound?
So again, this is research. We can give you the breakdown. So we have what we call the tourism satellite account.
Yes.
The TSA gives you a breakdown of income distribution, where it goes. Aviation, hospitality, food and beverages, art, craft, entertainment, shopping, so on and so forth. So that is where it is calculated into that consolidated, figure. Then we bring it out. So these are statistical people. Yeah. You understand? With research, before you can challenge research, then you must also come out with your alternative.
Brother, my worry with this data as it's been presented seems to make it like the tourism sector is given a large portion of the data figures, and then it reduces that from the creative acts.
No. It's up creative.
Because I know that tourism drives a creative sector. Creative sector drives tourism.
Don't get it.
But at times you could see that then when you come to the creative space, our numbers become the 0 point something. They make it look like
No. So don't excuse me. Let us not demean creative as a drop or fraction in the ocean.
Fantastic.
It's a very huge component of our tourism.
Yeah.
What is tourism? Tourism is a socio-economic activity. See, people understand. I think I've said that we need to start the tourism education from primary school so that people understand. That's what they've done in Kenya. Tourism is a core subject like English and maths, so that we understand it. So you don't see creative to be part of tourism. It is part of tourism. Wait, don't take yourself out of tourism. Creative is part. That's why President Mahama in 2013 created Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts. That was the first time we had creative people being attached as an appendage to tourism. Prior to the creative arts were under Ministry of Chieftaincy and Culture.
Yes.
They have put us under culture. Honorable S.K. Buafota.
Yeah, and even
you know that.
Take time.
We're not. So I'm saying that tourism, creative is part of tourism. Now, you said that the creative money is small. My brother.
Not the money.
Wait.
Not the money.
Wait, let me explain
the
something.
data.
Let me explain something. Have you asked? No. Wait. You see, I don't want us to belittle the creative space.
I am a creative person and I will not belittle it.
That is where we are. I'm coming. Let me. You see, you have asked a question. Let me answer you.
All right. Okay. Let's go.
Have you asked yourself why would the whole bank, like GT Bank or GTCO, organize an event with Burna Boy, Shatawale, Sarkodie, Tiwa Savage, and all these artists at the Accra Sports Stadium, and it's free? You think they are mad? Or you think they don't know the value of the creative people? Do you know how much it went into that? The production, the artist fee. How much does Burna Boy take? Over $1 million.
Yeah. Good.
So if you tell me our budget is small, please. No.
I'm not even talking about budget.
Okay. No. Let us not talk like that.
Kwame, you get what I'm coming from. I'm not talking about budget.
Hear me.
I'm saying that
Honorable.
As we
Maybe
speak
let's
now,
do it.
Honorable, can you give me our creative art, our contribution to GDP?
Yes, we can.
Give me the figures.
We can.
What is the figures?
Wait.
No, that's a good question.
Wait.
What is the figures? That's what I want to know.
You are asking questions.
Okay.
Wait.
Answer it.
Wait. There's data. You understand? We don't even source for the data. So if you don't source for the data, right now, if I tell you the data, how are you going to believe it? I'm saying that the data is there. Wait. If I have not cited the data, I can't speak to it. Okay. I've mentioned that 2023, 2024, Ghana Statistical Service, the data that they brought out, domestic tourism alone contributed 18 billion Ghana cedis to our GDP. It's a fact.
It's a fact.
It's there.
Domestic
tourism, 18 billion Ghana cedis. Out of these 18 billion Ghana cedis, 15 million Ghanaians traveled from their homes to other places for various reasons. 1, funeral, 2, convention, 3, visiting family, 4, festivals, leisure, and all that. It has been captured. I'm speaking to a data which I have cited, and I've mentioned the source of the data. So maybe you are not privy to the data. But I'm saying that the industry people need to get data. Why? I gave you an example. that Ghana Tourism Authority was able to get sponsorship for this year's paragliding from MTN, from GCB, from Kivu, with what? With data. We went and showed them data that last year, 10,461 people visited this paragliding site. And we think if you come and do your product sampling and activation, not only the eyeballs, you're also going to say. So if as industry research people, we don't invest in data, how do we justify the return of investment that a sponsor puts into your event? So I think we should have a separate conversation on the importance of data and how we can use these metrics in every business pitch. You understand?
Yeah.
This is a different subject altogether.
Yeah, but I think it's also important to maybe help us understand this angle of a question that he asked. How much the creative industries, the CCIs, contribute to the bigger tourism industry.
Do you know whose responsibility is that?
Okay.
Do you know whose responsibility
Please tell us.
It's the Ghana Statistical Service. I kept saying Ghana Statistical Service. It is a whole institution set up to collect data. And they collect this data and give it to the Bank of Ghana. My brother, before you see GRA people coming in here and there with policies and all that, it's data. How did, telecommunication levy and all those things came? It's data. They see the number where people spend money. And that is where they tax. It's data. So there's data. There's data. If you don't know, it doesn't mean it's not there.
We know.
Again,
it's there.
Again, have you cited
data.
The data that shows which portion represents the arts in terms of figures? Have you seen that?
So I was going to answer
because
your question.
we've all been asking these questions.
I was going to answer the question in a way, but you jump in. I said,
I'm sorry for the rude.
Breakdown.
I'm sorry for the turning.
You see, you said that the creative people, they give us something small, and I said, no, don't say that. When I said don't say that, I knew why I was saying that.
Yeah, I think I know why he was saying
I didn't want you to
not
come
to use the platform to create that perception.
No, because there's a breakdown. This is a breakdown. Where are the creatives? Okay, so fashion is under creative.
Yes.
And my brother, if you sit there and you tell me that the creative is small, when people are exporting clothes outside,
I think what he
wait.
Is the revenue given more?
Can I correct myself? Because these are cameras. People are watching.
From where I sit and what he said, I think I understand to say
I'm belittling creative. I'm a creative. For 35 years, this is my job. I'm a creative person. I'm not saying our creative is small. I'm saying that if you look at what we are doing within the creative space, look at Gomoa, the entertainment, look at what you just even mentioned, GTCO, the show they did, $1 million with all these expenditures. Yet, when the official data come, when they are giving us the data in terms of our contribution to GDP, the numbers that I see being equated to the arts
don't reflect
the kind of investment we are making.
What
we are making on the ground.
Are you talking about?
Yes,
I'm talking about our investment into the creative space.
And what number did you see?
And I'm saying that the money, the number, the figure I see.
Which figure? What was the figure?
Something they will say 0.4%, 0.2.
No, but he's speaking in vacuum. I am telling you. I'm telling you.
I'm not talking about
but I'm also interested in knowing those figures because I've not seen any figure that represents the arts as of now. Because what I have is the tourism report here, 2024. That's the latest that we have now. We're still waiting.
Tourism report will not capture that. Yes. I'm saying that this data that you are talking about, the institution that collects that data,
Statistical Service,
it's the Ghana Statistical Service. I've kept emphasizing.
We understand that.
We understand
the figures.
But you see, how
he has asked.
You see how we know that tourism gave us 4.8 billion.
Good. Yes. So can I answer that?
We don't know that for the creative sector.
Can I answer that?
You just mentioned $1 million only with one.
Please, let me explain. Can I answer that? You even asked, and I told you that we have what we call tourism satellite account.
Yeah.
So I'm using some technical terms. Probably you are not paying attention.
Please break it down for us to understand.
If you are there, you understand because that will lead to the clarification that you want. Where did we get it from? I did not collect the data. I am not the researcher, but I am privy to the report from the researchers. And the researchers say that gold is number 1 GDP. And they will tell you that Ghana exported so and so ounces of gold or metric tons of gold, and this was the revenue. And this is, for the first time, Ghana's GDP is 100 billion.
All right.
Number 1 is gold. Now, do you ask, no, wait. Do you ask them, now, which of the gold that you counted? Is the Galamsey one or the Anglo gold one? You don't ask them. But when it came to your creative, you are saying that they have given us a small, that's why I say, please, pause there. I don't want you to go there, because always creative people, when it comes to our issue discussion, we need to source the right information before we come out. Because those sitting there, they know.
Okay.
They know that the artists are making money.
Yeah.
They know the average charges that artists. Don't they engage artists? You think they don't know how much each artist averagely gets? They say that you think the Bank of Ghana doesn't know artists, their bank account and all that. So there's money in the creative space. It is the number 3 GDP. Tourism is number 3 GDP. In it is creative. In it is hospitality. Culture. In it is aviation. In it is culture. In it is adventure. This and that. We put all together. Maybe when they release the report, they give you the thematic areas and you don't read the breakdown.
Maybe they don't include the breakdown.
Is the breakdown where you have the 6%?
So this is not the question.
I know.
This is not the question for us to sit here and even discuss. But as a creative entrepreneur like yourself, let's say you travel outside and you meet an investor, and the investor is asking you, I mean, what's the contribution of your creative to your economy, GDP? You should be able to speak to something based on the fact that that data doesn't come from Ghana Tourism Authority. It comes from Ghana Statistical Service, because they have the capacity, the institutional capacity to conduct that data. Conduct that research, because it's all year.
I think now you've given us an assignment, me particularly, as a journalist. I'm going to find out. I'm going to find out.
We are going to find
the percentage for the creative. Then we come back.
The issue I see,
have a conversation.
The issue I see is that when government is spending money, they look at the areas that is like the gold aspect you mentioned. Like they look at areas with the highest GDPs, and then they pump money there.
Okay.
Expected returns very good.
Okay.
But when it comes to our sector,
when you say our sector, what do you mean?
It means the creative
sector. The money the money that is being earmarked to us. For example, this year, film industry had 20 million Ghana, and then they said other creatives. Also 20 million.
Including fashion.
And I'm sitting here and I'm looking at it that if A Plus alone can do a show, spend 6 million Ghana and above. And
which is speculation.
Which is speculation.
So that's where the problem is.
Which is speculation.
The speculation.
And then, which is speculation, let's say that. And then we have 20 million Ghana. It means that if I do Bliss on the Hills and I beg
I think we should get something clear here. The fund is basically to be used as seed money.
I know.
The film fund and the creative arts fund. A bit of education here, because
I know, but what I'm saying is that if we can get our figures clear, it will allow government to be able to increase.
Please.
So the problem
I understand, but please, let's educate people to know that those funds are seed money for the various funds, film fund.
I think,
and there are various avenues of raising fund for those funds. They are all spelled out in the Act 935 for the film and 1048 for the Creative Arts Agency. So basically, it's not as if the government is giving money to the industry to go and share and use to do projects and all that, but seed money for the funds that have been launched or have been created. Now, I understand where you're coming from, but I just want to make it clear that this was said in Parliament by Finance Minister. It was reiterated by the President that this is seed money for the film fund.
Can I ask a question?
Now, moving forward, maybe we can say we need money for other things, bigger money for other things. But I just want to reiterate the purpose for which that was given.
I think the bottom line is, why is it that when they bring out the budget, the creative people, they give us something small? That is what spark this.
Exactly.
Wait.
Yes.
And I'm saying that, don't say that the creative is small. Why am I saying that? I'm saying that because I'm privy to a data and fact. Now, probably I have to break it down. What goes into creative? Let me take you, Kwame, for instance. Do you know you spend more on creative? You spend more on creative from your income.
Okay.
You spend more on creative.
All right.
Your fashion, your costume.
Apart from the
take your salary.
Yeah.
You take your salary. I'm saying take your salary.
But why? Is that not creative?
Listen. I'm using you as a case.
Yeah.
You're as a creative.
Yeah.
You spend more. Your income, you spend more apart from your accommodation. Yeah. Food, clothes. Every day you change your clothes. Every day you change. You don't wear this. You don't repeat clothes every day.
A lot.
Once a week, you go to the barbering shop.
A lot. Yeah.
Every industry, they spend their money. It ends in the creative. It ends in tourism. The mining people, when they get the money, go to Obuasi and go see how they are chilling. Go to Takwa. When they go buy it and they come and spend it. So if you come and tell me that the creative people, we don't have money, where did all these people come from?
But I mean,
do you know? Wait, please.
He didn't say we don't.
Please.
He's saying that
let me land.
When the cake is being shared, we don't get as much as the other people.
Let me land.
I think that's what he meant actually.
The people who went to Kwahu and Gomoa, you know the money that they have spent. Go and see the SUVs. Go and see people who went and spent money.
Yeah.
I saw on social media. So now after Kwahu and Gomoa Easter, how much is your balance? People spend money. December we spend money. So I'm saying that it's because we as creative people, we haven't taken time to ask ourselves, what is our contribution to GDP? The cocoa people do. The agri people do. The timber people do.
We do.
With what? With data?
We ask. So we don't.
No. I'm asking. I say with data.
We ask what.
No, so now let's have a conversation on data.
On data.
Exactly.
Let's have conversation
the question
on
that
data.
might be asked.
So when we have conversation on data, then you can ask those who collected the data, how did we arrive at this figure?
I'm afraid that we are coming to my lane. Come clearer.
But we don't have the data. I asked you, what percentage are you talking about? You say point something, 60 point. I said, no. Are you saying it for a fact that...
No, but it's a fact because you see, there's a reason. The reason is that he mentioned A+ may have spent 5 million. Where is the data to support that? So you see, when you are not able to collect that, there are events that are running. How do we tell? How many people attended? How many people bought tickets? We don't have that.
Even your DJs awards.
Exactly. You know, so that's where the problem is. And if we are not able to solve that problem, what you are mentioning will forever exist.
I'll mention few event organizers
who have data,
who uses data in their pitch benchmarking or pitching.
Yeah.
You are capturing Ghana DJ Award.
One is Ghana DJ Award. One is Ghana DJ Awards.
Ghana Musical UK.
TGMA.
Ghana Musical UK.
You have data too?
Emmy Awards. Emmy Awards.
Yes.
Because before any sponsor or investor will put their XY amount of investment into your event, they must know the return in value, whether it's money, visibility, equity, or what they need to know.
To measure their return.
And I'm saying that as industry people, we have gotten to the point. This year I was privileged to attend an event called Mega Skift Conference in Cape Town.
All right.
What they do is that they analyze data, they analyze behavior, they analyze trends. That is not what we are doing here. Ghana, our conversation is different.
Yeah.
You know, so when I go to places that I talk about data, people ask me, yes, because that's how my job is. I use data. I read data a lot. Ghana's GDP now is $100 billion. Nigeria's GDP is 230 billion. I know every country and their GDP and their contribution. Why am I studying this? I've come to realize that as a marketer, before I can pitch business, I was in China. They had engagement with me. How do I justify? So I read the data. So everything that I'm telling you is from a data that I have read.
Very
and
important.
I quoted the source.
Okay.
So before you can also challenge and argue, present and make a case, get a data. When you get the data, use the data, analyze the data, interpret the data, and make
this has been like I'm hearing this like Okreko Wante speaking to me. He used to speak
so the Creative Arts Agency is one body that is also mandated to carry out research and data collection as well.
Yeah.
How are you, not you, how do you think is the ministry empowering the agency to work? You are tourism. Because if the tourism authority is able to put together a report annually, then the agency for the creative arts should be able to do that as well. How do you think they should be empowered to do that?
All the 13 agencies under the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts, we collaborate, we work together, we work hand in hand, whether it's the National Folklore Board or the Museums and Monuments Board or the Creative Arts Agency or the National Film Authority. We all work hand in hand. So we share information. Don't forget that we work under one ministry. Now, I think over the time, you are the best to tell us the conversations that you've had under the Creative Arts Agency, whether it's the Film Act or the Creative Act and what have you. It comes back to the point that we need to have a legislative instrument to manage and run. We need regulation of the industry. Do we have regulation? I'm asking, do we have a regulation?
The last time I checked, the LI to the...
We have personal
regulation. The LI to the...
I've asked question.
So the LI to Act 1048 and 935 are still in the process. We don't have them yet.
Okay.
But we have personal regulation.
No, so I'm coming. In South Africa, the National Arts Council of South Africa, before you can perform as an artist in South Africa, you need to have a contract. It's a regulation. If you don't do that, it's against the law. You can be fined. It's a regulation. So this is where we need to come together and make sure that we have regulation. Regulation that any event that you have a contract, so that the event organizer cannot wake up and tell you last minute that, please, I'm sorry, the event will not come on and I can't pay. Unless maybe there's a force majeure.
Okay.
So go and check whether artists, most of them sign contract. Oh, Charlie, Ashes, I did do my program, make Oforian Bosa can pass through for me. You pass through, they collect the images, visuals, and use it for adverts, for another event. There's no regulation. This is the conversation that the creative people we need to have.
We do.
And make sure, to what extent?
Times we do have that.
To what extent? That's
to what extent?
Because we need to have enforce it to become a law.
See, I don't want to say that we are confused, but it looks like we are.
Yeah.
And that is why we don't know the tail end where we must get to. We need regulation that will protect the industry and creative people.
Yeah.
You understand? The act is there. After act, you need a legislative instrument
to back it up.
So that if you see that anybody is using your work, an artist cannot even come from like Grams Morgan came and you come and perform without signing with the Creative Arts Agency. That is what is in South Africa.
Abeku, then we also, indulge you. When you go, you speak, you go for meetings at the big quarters. I think you should also talk about the LIs so that they expedite its passing. It's been long coming.
Who passes the LI?
I'm saying
no. I'm asking who passes the LI.
You have a voice.
You have to come together, and I'm saying that the creative arts are not united.
You are part of us.
I am,
and now
I say we are. It looks like we are confused. You see the argument we are having.
All the agencies under the creative arts, they are all fighting. Their leadership
they are not fighting.
Most of them are
He said that the agencies are fighting.
You have some messages right there.
Most of them are in court.
Let's take some messages.
How many years before they go?
Let's take some messages right there.
This one says,
let's listen to the...
This one says, big shout out to Honorable A+ for making his people enjoy Easter festivities. But my problem is, as he plans for the festivities, he should consider creating jobs for his people too. But he's doing that.
What he did is creating jobs as well. Tourism, arts and culture.
Tonight is the clash of industry giants. Thanks for being pace setters and inspiration for most event organizers today. Another one here says, my name is Niama Uria. I'm really enjoying the tourism discussion, and I wish you discuss also the security department of tourism to safeguard safety of potential participants.
Very, very key area.
That's a good one.
Very key.
Yeah. Okay. Do we have more?
For now, that's we're pressed for time.
I think we would do 30 seconds each to wrap. But let me remind you that Prime Time is brought to you by Kel Charcoal Toothpaste. Yeah, it's been formulated and produced under strict hygienic condition with all the necessary production protocols and has been approved by the Food and Drugs Authority. Constant use of Kel Charcoal Toothpaste gives you all that you need and reduces dental plaque or plaque that makes the gum healthy and then strong. It prevents cavity, decay, and all that. Kel Charcoal Toothpaste is recommended for adults and children from 6 years and above. Kel Charcoal Toothpaste for white teeth and fresh breath all day long. This is another quality product from Samara Company Limited. And you can call them on 0246 864 798 or 0501 454 462. Kel Charcoal Toothpaste. Happy smile. On that smiling note, let me go to Ashes and take his final remarks.
I think as an industry, just like Abeku said, I'm not reiterating his point just because I want to be a trumpet blower for him, but it is in our own personal interest for the industry to come together and force certain acts to become law to protect us for the future. What we are doing now is individually, everybody is just looking for how they are making their daily bread. Today you will make it, but tomorrow your strength will not aid you to make it.
All right.
So if we all come together and force the legislative arm for some of these acts to become a law, the better for us tomorrow. And big ups to A+, big ups to every parliamentarian or MC or DC or who tried to make Easter for their people fun.
Now if you don't do some, pressure go day on top.
No, you don't. Step at a time.
All right.
We'll all get there.
Thank you very much, Kwesi Ernest.
Yeah, Kwame, this year is the 10th anniversary for Ghana Musical UK.
Okay.
And
all right.
Next week we are rolling. We hope that you guys will support us for another beautiful edition in UK. And I'm saying that straightforward. You see, it is beautiful seeing our creative people, and for all of us, that champion that Abeku deserve that opportunity to work. I mean, today I hit my chest high for being one of those persons that said, listen, he is the best person for the job.
Great.
And I'm so happy for what it means that they understand our language. You see this conversation we are having here, it will take leadership. Our creative people too, it's time for us to up our game. I mean, and we will need leadership to put us together, even if the people are doing individualistic. Like Asha said, we have a minister, we have their deputies, we have directors and everything. Let's put this together and try to shape.
Okay.
So that we'll reduce the talking and then move into action space.
Let me move into another conversation. I mean, before we go, the final comment.
Well, let me commend my co-panelists.
Dr. The creatives.
Dr. Kwesi Ernest and your good self.
Yes, I mean.
Joy Prime and the entire multimedia family. You have been very supportive to the promotion of our tourism and the creative arts industry. On behalf of our Honorable Minister, Honorable Mamaga Ablajifa Gomachi, and my CEO, Honorable Mami Fua Wajeto, we want to commend ourselves because I think we have seen some dynamism. The previous government, brought us to a level. We're also consolidating and continuing, the agenda. Okay. You have seen that tourism has been busy. We have been busy since December. We've been busy January, busy February, busy March. We are busy. I plead with industry folks that let's project a positive image about ourselves. When we do that, we attract right investment.
Great.
And next year, we are praying that the Easter festivity will be bigger than this year.
Amen.
Sopon Easter is coming. We have other towns and cities also coming in.
Okay.
So our Easter, let's give credit to our government, that our government has brought Easter as a tourism destination like December in GH that was brought by the previous administration. So
all right,
it's an intentional thing, and we
thank you very much. Abeku to you, Kwesi Ernest, and then Ashes. My name is Kwahu Easter. It's been prime time here. I sat in today for George Quay, and I did this together with Mercury Quay.
Turn up
by Lawrence Nape. George Quay is back next week. Bye-bye.